Hi Virgo, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are just looking at a bit of whatever wants to come on out, okay? Because last week we did do some pretty extensive readings. So if you want to check those out, the weekly readings last week were looking at April in general, and then we did have an all signs love reading that was quite extensive as well. So both looking at the month of April. So definitely check those ones out. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that, being such a small channel, and also running a competition so that you can win a free personal reading as well. So make sure you do leave a comment on one of my videos if you want to go in the draw for that. Okay, so getting into it for you, Virgo, this week we're using the Oracle of Shadows and Light. I do have the Soul Connection When Two Hearts Meet, Love Oracle, and the Lenormand deck we're using this week. We have the Red Hand Lenormand. Okay, so getting into it there. Virgo, what does Virgo need to know right now? What is going on for our Virgos? Okay, Virgo. What does Virgo need to know right now, please? Typical retrograde energy. We have just sort of started the Mercury retrograde there. Sorry about that. One of my lights is getting stuck on my hair. Okay, we have just started the Mercury retrograde on the 1st of April, and we are seeing some retrograde energy for you, Virgo. Ghosts of the past. Okay, the past returns for a time. Okay, so that talks about, things coming back around. So whether this be, somebody from your past coming back around at the moment, which is once again very likely with Mercury retrograde going on, but also, it could be things or feelings or opportunities that may come back into your life. So it doesn't always have to be a negative thing. Sometimes we do see the return of things we want to see. But this particular energy, it does talk about for a time. So it does let us know that the window is only open for a certain amount of time here, that it's especially if this is a person, that this may be something where they pop back up but then they disappear again just as quickly. Where a job opportunity, it may pop up again, but if you don't jump straight sort of on it, it may disappear off into the ether once again. We also see the Lantern Fairy coming through for you. Been having some issues with my camera this week, guys, so sorry about that. A clear solution. Okay, so, things are going to be clarifying and clearing up for you at the moment as well, Virgo. So we'll see what that's in regard to. For some of you, that may be specifically, you having a very clear solution because of this thing popping up from the past. So I'm kind of getting this energy of there may be a solution that's popping up to you here because of the way that something has happened in your past. So using the past as an example of what not to do, or a good way to deal with something that's popping up for you at the moment, Virgo. But we'll see as we go. Okay, Virgo. What does Virgo need to know right now? What is going on for our Virgos? Most likely a person popping up here, Virgo. Can I just clarify that third card, please? All right, and how will Virgo know who this person is? Indications for Virgo of who this person is, please. seeing some positive energy in the underlying energy here, Virgo. It seems to be within you yourself. There is, potential for a lot of positive energy. We are seeing the fox coming through first. Okay, so this is where we are probably seeing a person popping back up for you here, because the fox energy usually does talk about a person. When I've clarified that, I do have the rose as one of the clarifier cards. So it does sort of show us somebody that you have probably shared a romantic interest in, somebody that you, have had some sort of romance or something along those lines with that rose coming through. It is one of the romance sort of energies. We do also have the clover clarifying that, which does let us know that this person may be somebody that you perceive as a risk. Or they may be somebody who is very impulsive and takes a lot of risks. They may be somebody that, seems to be quite lucky, like everything sort of works out, for them somehow. They may be the sort of person that every time you're walking down the street with this person, they find, $2 on the ground or something like that. They may just seem to be like a very lucky person where they seem to be, protected in some sort of sense, or either that, or there's somebody that does gamble and take a lot of chances. They're a very impulsive sort of risk-taking behavior type person. We do see the fox for them though as the prominent energy. So they are probably somebody who is very independent. Somebody who, this is the player card, okay? So they may be a bit of a player. They may be somebody who, they'll do what they need to do and say what they need to say in order to get their own needs met. The fox really does, very independent and focuses on its own self-survival. So this person probably, does tend to do that in that sort of sense. Like they'll say what they need to say in order to, get it the best way that they want it for themselves, and not necessarily the best thing for everybody. They really focus sort of more is more on themselves here. The fox energy, they may play mind games. They may be the sort of person that plays mind games, and that may be why they do seem like they're a bit of a risk to you, but ultimately they're somebody who's very clever with the way that they do and say things. All right, so we do see that, this person coming in with this coffin energy coming through for you here. So this coffin energy, it is all about death and rebirth. I am getting a relatively clear kind of message here from this energy that, this person is coming in saying, I know things ended badly. I know things have ended between us, Virgo, but I want a new beginning with you. It is all about endings and then new beginnings. So it's kind of like, they are sort of, it does feel as though they are recognizing that there has been a clear ending, that things have ended, or it definitely could be that, because I'm getting this energy of someone coming in saying, I'm going to end things so that I can have a new beginning with you, Virgo. But for a lot of them, I feel as though they haven't actually ended the stuff that's been, stopping them from coming in with this new beginning for you. They haven't actually closed the lid on things. So it's kind of that energy of someone, coming to you, Virgo, saying, because I do feel as though this is most likely a romantic connection for a lot of you, or somebody who, in the past was, very romantic with the way that they approached you. Even if this was a friendship, it's that, that with the fox and then the rose, it's like they would have like acted like they're giving you the world kind of energy, in the past here. But, it's this kind of energy of someone coming through sort of saying, oh, Virgo, I want another chance with you, Virgo. I want to start something new with you, Virgo. But they haven't actually, cut the cords on the past thing. So they may still be involved. I am just sort of feeling that if this is a romantic thing, that for quite a lot of them, they're actually still involved, and they're just trying to, but if they can sway you to have a new beginning, then they might end that other thing out. But at the moment, it's kind of like they're holding on to this ending. They're not actually ending anything out for themselves, because they're giving themselves a fallback kind of energy is what I'm getting with that. You know, but the new beginning, if you do attempt a new beginning with this person, it comes with a word of warning here, Virgo. We do see the void coming through next. So this new beginning is they just want to, you know, suck your energy, Virgo. They want to, you know, be that void where, you know, they act like, I'm kind of getting this strong energy with that fox and the rose. It's like this strong energy of like they're acting like they're going to give you the world, but really they're just taking and taking and taking with that void coming through, that this is going to take a lot from you, that this has the potential to kind of, you know, sucker you in a little bit here. Especially too with that being clarified, we have the beetle as well as the moon energy there. So the moon is all about you know, emotional sensitivities. So it will sort of drain you emotionally, you know, and there's a lot of work to be put in. You know, I feel as though this is on your end, that they're going to sort of take all your hard work, take all your emotion, and you know, not necessarily give it back, if that kind of makes sense. It does feel very one-sided here, but ultimately we do see the sun coming through the darkness at the end of it all. Okay, so that sun does shine for you here, Virgo, that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. You know, it kind of feels as though, you know, because the void energy has the potential to suck away happiness and suck this sun in with it, and you know, create a big implosion in your life. So I do feel as though that's a bit of a warning, that you know, don't be suckered in to this person's energy. Don't put in the hard work. Don't you know, if this person's saying, I want to be a team with you, you know, I've got emotions for you, you know, they're playing on your emotions a little bit here, I feel. You know, trying to act like they want to be a team, but really they're that fox energy. They're just saying what they need to say to sucker you in here, Virgo. You know, they're taking a gamble that they're going to be able to sucker you in. They may be acting like they're giving you a lot, but the reality does seem to be that, you know, that they're, you know, someone can come and say, I'm going to give you the world, but if they don't have a world to give, you know, what exactly are they giving you? If they don't have a full, you know, nourishable growth world of their own, what exactly have they got to give to you? They may be saying, I'm going to give you the whole world, you know, because I'm getting shown actually, like the analogy of someone saying to you, I'm going to buy you a brand new car. I'm going to buy you a car. I'm going to buy you a Ferrari. All right. I've got a Ferrari. I'm going to give you my Ferrari. I've got a Ferrari. I'm going to give you this Ferrari. And then you go, oh, wow, awesome. And then you go and sell your car going, I've got a Ferrari coming. I've got a Ferrari coming. And then they show up at your doorstep with a Matchbox Ferrari. Yeah, here's your car. I gave you a car, but it's not what you wanted. It's not what you needed. It's you know, a dull representation of what they had promised you. It's, you know, it's a Matchbox car. Okay, it's a toy car. It's not a real car that you can drive and, you know, have a Ferrari. So you know, they may not be lying. They may have a Ferrari to give you, but their Ferrari may be just a toy car. It may not be an actual Ferrari. You know, that this person is sort of building themselves up to be all this, to, you know, I've got this Ferrari. It's a toy car. All right, so just be very aware of this energy, Virgo. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's going to come to light within you. I feel as though the clear solution is going to be you know, finding the light in the darkness, that you're going to be able to sort of see straight through this. You know, it's going to bring the truth of this person to light for you, and it's going to give you that clear solution of, you know, the past has returned, but do you know what? All the past has got to offer me is a toy car, so I don't want a bar of that. I'm rather, you know, I'm going to keep seeking the light and keep going towards happiness, and happiness is just not here for me. All right, but I just feel as though I just want to grab a couple more just to expand on that sun energy and how Virgo can How can Virgo get to the sun energy with this situation, please? So I'm feeling your intuition is going to have a good clue for you here, regardless with that moon energy. I feel like you're intuitively going to know, regardless, Virgo, that this is not quite right, and they're offering more than they can give. But we do see the city, all right, the letter and the tower. Okay, so that as kind of advice here on how to get to your own happiness and focusing on your own happiness, Virgo. The advice with that is, with the city, to kind of stay busy, to not allow the lights to blind you, so to speak, with this person, to, remember that this is all, like, I'm kind of getting this energy of, like, there's a lot going on. They're telling you all of this, but at the end of the day, do you know how to get to the skyscraper you need to go to? And you're asking for a skyscraper, and they're showing you all of New York, going, okay, here you go. And you're like, well, that doesn't help. That's the whole city. That's not the skyscraper I'm trying to find here. So it's kind of this energy of, like, they're trying to, don't allow things to confuse you, because there's just so much going on. You stay busy in your own way, and it does also talk about with that letter there as well. Don't be swept into anything without a lot of communication. The city is a very busy, hectic energy. It can also refer to asking other people for advice as well. So involving more people in the communication about what's going on here. So the communication, there needs to be a lot of communication. To exactly how are we going to get there? You may want this new beginning, but I need clear communication about, map it out for me. Don't just show me the skyscraper that you've got in this city. No, show me the route that we're going to take to get there. I need this to be clearly communicated. I need clear directions on, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is what you're going to do, this is what is going to happen from there. I feel as though this person's not going to be able to do that. They can't draw you a map, because they don't really have that skyscraper. So as soon as they start trying to draw you the map, you can see through it. It brings to light that they can't communicate that to you. And we also see the tower there as well. So you can kind of see, searching for the light, using the light to guide you. Using your own sense of happiness and positivity and optimism to guide you through this situation, looking for the light in the situation, rather than allowing yourself to get swept away in the darkness of this person seems to be offering quite a lot of darkness, which is kind of, it's that energy of I need your help. It's the energy of once again, saying a lot, but not meaning a lot, saying a lot to kind of confuse you. It's kind of that energy of, I'm getting someone that's like, if I tell Virgo 100 things, Virgo's not going to be able to tell which is the one important thing that I've said. I'm telling them this information, but I'm surrounding it with so much other information that they can't pinpoint exactly what is what. They're convoluting things. They're just throwing everything at it, and in amongst it all, the truth is in there. Because that comes to light for you, and you seem to be able to seek through the darkness here and find that pinpoint of light, and be like, well, hang on, is that enough light to actually light the sky here and light up that void, or is that that void energy sucking the truth down into that, and hiding that one pinprick of light. And this is you not only, maybe needing to communicate with people around you, and talking it through with a few people, but also taking time to yourself to really think things through, not jumping into any actions here. Okay, Virgo, but we'll grab some of the love cards as well. Okay, what does Virgo need to know when it comes to love? What does Virgo need to know when it comes to love? Yeah, straight up, tested. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. That's why this person is coming back around here, Virgo. It's a test, okay, to see if you're strong enough to, get through that and say no to this person. I'm kind of just feeling for a lot of you that that's the end result here, and the best advice for you is to just say no to this person. You can hear them out, whatever, but this is a test. This person coming back is a test. It's not for reals. It's a test, okay? We also have moment. Think of a special moment that brought you much joy with your partner. All right. So, there may have been a lot of moments with this person that have brought you joy. And, the truth of those moments can actually help you, see the sunlight as well. That, noticing how much joy that you may have had in certain moments with this person. Are they able to offer that again? I feel that that's going to help you see the truth. Are they able to offer you special moments where you actually do feel joy with this person or not? And trust. I feel as though you can't trust this person, and you know it, Virgo. You need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. So I do feel as though that's going to help bring things to light for you as well, asking yourself, at the end of the day, can I truly trust that this person is honest, is genuine about wanting a new beginning, or genuine about the fact that they've closed off something from the past? Can I trust that? I think you already know the answer, Virgo, but that's what we have for you today. You're more than welcome to check your other placements. Leave a comment if you want to go in the draw for that free personal reading, but thanks for your time.